The second matchup of NRL ANZAC Friday. It's the New Zealand Warriors hosting the Newcastle Knights, a new fixture on this ANZAC Day card. They've separated the dour Melbourne Storm New Zealand Warriors clash that has been a bit of a struggle to get through over the past seasons, with Melbourne having such an advantage. But this one's great. It's in New Zealand and they're going to get a great crowd out to this game. Now, the matchup could leave a little bit to be desired. The Newcastle Knights averaging just 10 points per game so far this season, way below anybody or any other team in the league in scoring. They're just not only not bringing it up the field, their forwards are struggling to make meters, but when they're getting into their attacking zone, they just fall apart. I spoke a few weeks back about the reliance on Kalen Ponga, and now even that's kind of shifting, and they can't do anything. They don't have the creativity in attack. They're getting found out. They're crumbling under the defensive pressure of their opponents. They're below average in run meters, below average in opposition tackles inside opposition 20, and they're 17th in possession. So not a great mark for the Knights coming into this one. The Warriors, on the other hand, they're first in territory this season, averaging the most tackles of any team in their opposition red zone. Now, they're going to match up against a Knights defense, which is strong, and they're great on their goal line. But I think just with the pure volume of attack they're going to have in that 20-metre zone, they'll be able to convert their chances. The historic numbers between these two teams signals a very close game. So 7 straight regular season games have finished with a 1-12 margin. I'm going to pick it again here. The Warriors 1-12. I also like the Knights team total under. I've only scored above 14 points once so far this season. Totals at 16.5. Get them under there. I also like Jackson Ford to cross as a try scorer in this one. The Knights have allowed 8 tries to forwards in their past 5 games, and Ford has actually scored twice in his last 4 games against the Knights. So you're getting a really good number for Jackson Ford, with the trends pointing that he's a very real chance of crossing for a try. That is the second game of the ANZAC Day footy on Friday. Check out the channel here for all 3 games. Subscribe so you don't miss a beat. And there's also a heap more NRL and AFL action coming your way.